Today we're working on word apply number 22. I'm assuming that you've opened it and you've saved it with your initials on the end of it, like it tells you in step 2. So step 3 says double click in the header, type your full name, press enter, and today's date, and then align it to the right. So I'm going to double click in the header, I'm going to type my name, press enter, today's date, and then I'm going to right align them. I'm going to close my header. Step 4 says insert a page break before the heading the impact on your health. So click right here before the impact on your health. We're going to click insert and page break. If you want to make sure you've done that, you can display your non-printing characters and you should see a page break right here. I'm going to turn those off now. Step 5 says use the keep with next and keep lines together options to keep the heading mental health and the next paragraph together on the same page. So what you need to do is scroll down to where you see mental health, and we're going to highlight this section. We're going to open up our paragraph dialog box. We're going to click where it says line and page breaks. We're going to click the box that says keep with next and keep lines together, and then click OK, and you'll see that it moved the mental health down here on that next page. Step 6 and 7 I'm going to skip. So in step 8, position the insertion point after the paragraph under the heading weight control. So that's right here. This is weight control, so we're going to click right after that paragraph. And we're going to insert the following footnote. So if we click on references, we're going to click insert footnote, and we're going to type this information. Food and nutrition for you. Alright, now I've typed the information in the footnote. Step 9 says position the insertion point after the second paragraph under the heading disease control. So disease control is here. Second paragraph is this one right here. This is by reducing body fat. So I'm going to click right at the end of that paragraph. We're going to select the citation style MLA 7th edition. So right here where it's got the style right up here in the citations and bibliography group, we're going to click the down arrow by Chicago. We're going to select MLA 7th edition. And we're going to insert the following. So we need to click insert citation. And we're going to add a new source. The type of source is book, which mine already says that. We're going to click in the author field and type Faith Wimpin. Title, Food and Nutrition for You. Year 2013. City, Upper Saddle River. Publisher, Pearson Education Incorporated. And then click OK. And you will see the word Wimpin right here. If you've done that correctly. Step 10, at the end of the second paragraph, under the heading Introduction. So here's the heading Introduction. So at the end of the second paragraph, it says select and delete the aging placeholder. So right here where you see aging, we're going to select that, press the delete button, and click the Insert Citation button and click National Institute on Aging. So I'm going to click Insert. I'm going to select National Institute on Aging, and you'll see that it put that in there. Step 11 says start a new page at the end of the document. So easiest way to get to the end of the document is press Control and the End button, E-N-D. That takes you to the end of the document. I'm going to click Insert, Blank Page, and it wants us to create a Works Cited page. So go back to References, and where it says Bibliography, click the down arrow here and select Works Cited, and you'll see that you now have a new page that says Works Cited. Change the numbering format for the endnote to use format 1, 2, and 3 with Roman numerals. So it's talking about this right here. So I'm just going to click somewhere in it, and I'm going to, when in doubt, right click, and I'm going to go to Note Options. Right here where the number format, you can see it's this. We're going to change it to this one, and then click Apply, and you can see that it changed that to a Roman numeral 1. Step 13, view the document in read mode. A couple of different ways we can do that. One, we're going to click View and then Read Mode. Changing the layout to column layout and inverse page color. So click View and Layout, and we're going to select Column Layout, View, Page Color, and we're going to inverse it. You'll see that it's now a black background. 14, zoom in on one of the graphics in the document. So just scroll back until you see, double click this graphic, doesn't matter, and then click the zoom button, and you can see that you've zoomed in. Press the escape key and it deselects it. Step 15, change column width to narrow. So click View, Column Width, Narrow. Page color to none. View, Page color, none. And then switch back to the print layout view. This time I'm going to, down here on the status bar, I'm going to click the page layout button. It takes us back to where we normally are. Check and correct the spelling and grammar and save the changes. So I'm going to go to the beginning of the document. I'm going to go to References, Review, Spelling and Grammar. And this lady's name, we're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore it again, and everything is complete. So click OK. Save your changes, and then close the document and submit it. That is the end of Apply number 22.